both good and bad, it was, especially from a defensive standpoint, very similar to the other night against Washington. I thought our half-court defense for 3 quarters was outstanding. We struggled, we couldn't rebound the ball. So they have 37 of their 94 points are on fast breaks and second chance. You know, I mean, we just, those 2 areas, I mean, you know, and our guys know, but we got to do it. You simply can't be a real good team if you can't get back and you can't rebound the ball. I mean, we're allowing people on a nightly basis to get double-figure more attempts than we get. What saved us tonight, more than anything, is that we only had 5 turnovers in the game. I mean, that's what saved us. That's a very low turnover game, and that's what saved us. And then again, 41 points we give up in the fourth quarter. The other night we gave up 35 in the fourth. So our defensive mentality, I thought in the half court for 3 quarters, I thought we were outstanding. But in transition we weren't. I thought our rebounding was poor. And then in the fourth quarter, we just, I don't know, we ran out of gas or didn't have the will or whatever, but we just didn't defend in the fourth. But offensively, even though we didn't shoot well again, I liked our ball movement, the shots we got. Dwight had some great looks that he's normally going to knock down, and he couldn't get in the basket. You know, we had some guys have a tough night, but I liked the shots we're getting, and Turk finished the game again very, very well down the stretch. Once they had to stop fouling Dwight, I thought, you know, Turk took over and got us 3 big baskets in his pick and rolls. So it was good against a team who's been playing well. You know, they're coming off a road win over Boston and a 3-point loss at home with the exact same group of guys. So I thought it was a good win.
There was a lot of guys in the paint, but Dwight had 8 blocks.
Yeah.
2 or 3 of those chased down.
He was true. I mean, his effort was tremendous. You know, 15 defensive rebounds, tremendous. But we only have 35 defensive rebounds. I mean, he can't be expected to get half of them every night. Somebody else got to get in and get a rebound. You know, and that's got to change a little bit for us. We don't put bodies on people. That stuff's got to change. But again, you know, we did some things very, very well too. So.
It looks like Jason Richardson's knee is better. I mean,
yeah, he was. Now, I don't know that today is as big a test as tomorrow. I mean, obviously he's had some time off, and so I think when he gets up and gets moving around on it tomorrow, Brian, will be the sort of bigger test. But yeah, he looked good tonight. You know, I think all these guys. I think, quite frankly, you'd see a lot better basketball games. Period. I mean, you see the guys who get some rest and how they come back, and you know they've got some legs and everything else, and they're not running on fumes. But you know, that's just the way the season is, and a lot of people are, you know, you're watching a lot of people running on fumes all the time.
Jay Rich had that big dunk. Earl had a couple big dunks. Wafer. When's the last time you've seen that kind of athleticism?
I don't know. I don't get as excited about dunks as you guys do. I mean, my thing is, you know, I like to see us execute offensively and move the ball and play defense. And, you know, I understand the fans enjoy the dunks, and that's great. But that's not really on my radar.
Did you expect some more on-ball pressure, considering your struggles?
Well, here's the thing, though. I mean, and I've said this before. You know, so Avery Bradley and Antoine Moore, they can pressure the whole game because if they foul, Doc's not worried about that. You know, Kyrie Irving's a little different now. You're going to put the ball in his hands. You know, also, those guys aren't asked to make plays at the other end. They give the ball to Paul Pierce, he makes all the plays. Okay? These guys now, they got to make the plays. You know, Kyrie Irving and Ramon Sessions make all the plays for them on pick and roll. So, can Byron ask them to pick up full court, pressure the ball for 48 minutes and make every play on offense? That would be the question. And it gets hard. I mean, and that's why you don't see that kind of pressure from a lot more teams night in and night out. I mean, it's just, it's hard. It's hard to do.
Yesterday, you spoke about the need for trying to get Jay Rich more involved by maybe calling a few more things for him. How many of his 19 points or so were off of specific play calls?
Well, a couple. We got a couple of baskets off of stuff, but I think what that does sometimes more than anything, it's not. I don't think guys necessarily need play calls to play well offensively. What it does sometimes is get you into the game and get you involved. And I thought we got him into the game early. That's what I thought, the difference was. And then he did a lot on his own. He got some post-ups in transition, and made a big three late, off a pass from Turk and things like that. Those aren't play calls for him, but we got him in the game. I thought we ran some stuff for JJ too, and our guys did a much, much better job screening tonight. All of our bigs, I thought, did a much better job screening tonight, and so that was good. And it was a good night for Jay Rich. It was good to have him back, and he played very well.
So you had a semi-practice yesterday, you played tonight.
I would say yesterday, by my book, was a non-practice.
After you get through tomorrow, then you've got a 2-week stretch where you play game, practice. Is that
Well, we go, not quite, because we go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday on the road to Milwaukee. Then we have a week where we go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then we go Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, all on the road. So we're not really in a real light part of the schedule still. That's just the way it is. And look, I have stuff planned. I have the days planned. But as far as what we're going to do on those days, it all depends. You read the situation. I had originally planned to work pretty hard. Now, we worked pretty hard this morning. I mean, we worked pretty hard this morning, which we've normally done in the past after we have a day off. And I looked at yesterday as a day off. So we went 40 minutes where we were moving pretty good, pretty hard. Some, hard defensive some 2-on-2, some 5-on-5 stuff. So we worked pretty hard, and we'll continue to do that when we can. But it's just all a matter of what you think you can do on a given day.
How did Ish Smith play?
It was fine. I mean, he didn't get many minutes. He would have gotten more minutes, but 5 fouls in 8:46. It was tough. It was tough to play him a lot more. So, I didn't want to keep him in with 5, even though I would have liked him to have gone a couple more minutes for Chris. But then if he fouls out and Chris comes back in and something happens, gets hurt or something, now you don't have a guy. So I wanted to get him out then in case we needed him back in. But 4 assists in 8:46 and no turnovers. I'll take that. I thought you saw a couple times of him pushing the ball up the floor in transition. I think he was a little nervous when he first got in. He was sort of mishandling the ball a little bit, but he settled down, and I thought played pretty well after that.
If Dwight had gotten in foul trouble because you don't have Big Baby, would you have gone with Earl or?
Well, we would have gone Earl and Ryan, which we did, in the game. Dwight actually, he sat out 10 minutes. That's like a night off for him. I know, but I'm saying, but he only played 38 minutes, which, literally, that's a night off. Okay? So he got 10 minutes of rest, and in those 10 minutes, we went with Ryan and Earl. So, yeah, that's what we would have tried first, but, if we need more size, then Daniel will play right now. Yeah, tomorrow night, he'll play. So if we need more size.
Anything else?
Now we're on to Cincinnati and trying to get ready for the Royals.
Oscar Robertson's going to be a
Well,
tough matchup.
yeah, we're going to double team him in the post, but we don't want to come off Jack Twyman. Jack can shoot the ball, and Brendan is very concerned about the pick and roll with Wayne Embry because of his size and how we're going to play that. So, we look forward to getting on the plane, going to Cincinnati, and getting ready for another NBA game.
Because Brendan saw.
Well, I was a little concerned. JJ had no idea who Wayne Embry was. That one concerned me a little. Because Wayne Embry's been an executive in the league too. It's not like he disappeared. At least nobody asked who Oscar was, you know? So if that had happened, I would have lost it.